I apologize in advance for the recent decline of videos. I've been trying my hardest to write a script for a new video, but with school, family, and even obtaining a job, it's been pretty hard to update the channel. So for that, I deeply apologize, and I'll try to release bi-monthly from now on. Lately, one of the biggest topics in the anime community, other than Attack on Titan Episode 5, is One Piece's recent re-airing, and no, I'm not here to go on and on like someone I know how the story should start at the beginning of Empire Skypiea Lobby Story Saga Part Arc, but actually on Anime on TV. On April 1st, 2012, the animated programming block entitled Toonami came back for one night to entertain older fans like myself. Now, new age anime fans, sit down and listen to Uncle X tell you about what is Toonami. Well, if you're what the internet calls a 90s baby, you'll know almost every afternoon was filled with spirit guns, Forsakens, gigantic spaceships, Kamehameha waves, and robotic Steve Blum giving us what we thought at the time as some awesome cartoon. Well, in September 20th, 2008, the block was given the axe due to extremely low ratings to what we call the freaking internet, man. Now, as a re-air, most people who gave the obvious Western otaku reaction by saying, "No one respects, now put it on TV again. Hey, I love that show DBZ, put the Kai version on. Hey, Disney DX isn't airing Naruto Seed anymore, put it on blah 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 blah." Now, my response was quite different, on which I am sure if they took the path, I wouldn't be making this video right now, but that's not the point. Toonami and Adult Swim generally introduce Western fans to all-time classics such as Trigun, Ghost in the Shell, and The Big O, was introduced to Western audiences, and thus a lot of us wanted more. This thus leading millions to the internet and DVDs to those who were sick of waiting for the next Muyo Ball Z. So a year after its rebroadcast, how is Toonami? Well, it depends on how you look at it. A lot of comments I get on Toonami is that the ratings are through the roof and everyone's watching. As far as I've seen, it's doing pretty well, and most recently with the final parts of Bleach coming in, it's becoming more and more popular. It still doesn't compare to other TV shows, but this is still a start. The fans, of course, through the continued support they've given Toonami over the years, it not only caused its re-airing, but probably for the first time in history, someone finally listened to us, the fans. Though in some odd fashion, I have a huge problem with this support. Now, as far as I've seen, lots of the anime community rely on this block and this block alone for a continuous stream of anime. Even before this, Adult Swim was their late night source. That's my biggest issue here. As far as they're concerned, as long as they get free anime every week without paying at least $50 for 50 episodes of their favorite mecha series, they're supporting the industry. Honestly, the belief that Toonami supports the anime community is completely false. To be honest, the people who support it are the people who buy the latest set of Fullmetal Alchemist on Blu-ray. That's what pays for new series like the latest season of Fairy Tail, link in the description, and the latest dubs that air on Toonami. To be quite frank, it's you, this consumer, who really determines Toonami's fate. The reliance you have on this block is actually quite scary. I've seen hate mail and comments and many photos of Toonami via Facebook, and lots of them aren't really pretty as far as the network's safety goes. Do you realize there are 10 times more anime being produced, and quite frankly, one episode of Bleach pales in comparison of half the animes I watch on a daily basis? Now, I can sympathize with some of you fans. While the rest of you are foolish and make enough money to spend on video games, movies, and not a single box set of Dragon Ball Z, there are some people who don't have the internet to watch episodes of Bleach via Crunchyroll, Hulu, or whatever website due to living situations I can make an encyclopedia out of. Those people, in my opinion, and those who buy things that air on the network are true Toonami fans. Now really, Toonami is just a small part of the anime community, so really what is the relevance of anime on TV? Well, if you've seen Greg Eyer's video on it, you'll see that networks could care less about anime. At this point in time, lots of animes are just a medium for the network to air it and produce toys and make lots of money, not so much about pride or even an ounce of care to us, the fans. Currently, Toonami really is the only way to watch animes on a cable network. We do have the Funimation channel with subscriptions, but for the most part, there really is no care with English networks to air more anime. Anime has a steady decline on television due to the internet taking up most of every anime it's about to air. This can't be avoided, so that's where anime goes there. In Japan, there isn't much anime as it was in the 90s, and it's clear that we're the ones fueling anime as a whole. No one really watches anime in Japan unless it's extremely popular. Why? Well, Japan has more viewers of reality TV programs and dramas more than anything else. Anime was really popular in Japan from the 70s to 90s, but now it's not much to compare to what it was then. In terms of quality, anime has really shot low. Most of the yearly schedule is filled up with what's popular at the time, which is mostly shows that are popular here in the States. With simulcast, Japan really does see what's popular to us, not so much Japan. So basically, if there are more boxes of Sekirai and Ikitosen bought, which are both trash animes, than Full Metal Alchemist or Code Geass, then next year, instead of getting something extremely creative or original, the whole trend studios are forced to follow are all ichi animes that are mostly crap and have no real interest except to pervert otakus who weigh more than 300 pounds and live in their rooms for 90% of their lives. Now, I know what you're thinking. Companies only make what they like to make. That argument is mostly bullcrap nowadays. Why did Trigun or Cowboy Bebop get a movie? Us. Cowboy Bebop and Trigun is not that popular in Japan. In fact, we fool all the anime we get here in the States. Believe it or not, Japan is watching our reactions to certain things, and depending on that depends on if we get great anime series or even a better block. Why won't fans watch Toonami? Well, Eureka 7 is all available via the internet, and so is Naruto, Bleach, and every other Toonami show. Due to this, I even stopped watching Eureka 7 because I don't even have the time to deal with watching an episode a week. Through illegal fan subs, we won't get anywhere, and I suggest everyone find your current streaming animes and watch it legally. This way, companies like Funimation will see potential in the product and dub it in less than a year of its airtime. That's how Attack on Titan did it and Sword Art Online, though its time slot is quite rusty. If you ask me, as people don't have the time to stay up and do the midnight challenge, people have jobs, families, and dreams they want to live out, and spending time watching something once a week they can watch on a better day with no commercials, they'll do it. Now, I know what you're wondering, what do I think of Toonami? It's for Justin Bieber, One Direction, gay-loving fags. Nah, I'm just kidding. As a child, I remember watching the Z Fighters battle against Cell, or the Fusion Saga itself, which I can say I came back and watched every afternoon as a child, but now my free time is consumed by studies, drawing, practice, and family matters. So for the most part, I watch anime via internet service like Hulu, Netflix, or Crunchyroll, so I can get ahead, finish the episode, and get back to real life. And is why I try catching up with half of the big animes out now, so I can avoid taking too much time doing more important things. When I was 13, yes, I had time, but now Saturdays is all the serious marathon time I get watching a series I'm really enjoying, good or bad. That's why, in a way, I don't need Toonami, but at the same time, ending Toonami actually hurts the anime community. I've seen lots of people get into anime via Adult Swim, aka Toonami. So really, that'll open them up to watching subtitles and buying box sets, and plus I have great respect of the block for doing something Playhouse Disney couldn't do in 70 years of runtime. With that, long-term fans who aren't buying box sets and are just watching weekly, stop if you have the cash to buy a box set of Cowboy Bebop. Those who are just starting, enjoy, but don't be satisfied for 1 week and 1 episode of Naruto or IGPX. And please, for the love of God, quit asking these people to air older anime. These things will further help the anime community or have the next 7 generations private school dress code to wear nothing but a Yoko Asube outfit, but that's just a stupid notion I made for a cheap laugh. Ha! So thanks for watching, and yes, I'm getting to making more videos, and I'll make another topic like this at some point and even do reviews of seasons of popular anime in the following months, so please stay with the channel. I really do love making these videos and seeing what people think. So anyways, please comment and crap. What do you think of anime on TV? More networks air it, which is an obvious question, so don't answer it 1 second after watching me say this and actually think of a valid opinion. Anyways, this is X. I hope all you have a great evening, morning, or day, or whatever. So see you later, Space Cowboy.